Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start the ceremony. May we request all of you to kindly take your seats, please. Ladies So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Surbhi Dighe, your host this morning, and on behalf of Encompass Design India Limited, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. We are pleased to have you join us today to commemorate the listing of the equity shares of Encompass Design India Limited on the NSE. Thank you all for being here with us today to celebrate this special occasion. Let's kickstart this beautiful morning with a round of applause for all of you and for the entire team of Encompass Design India Limited. And moving forward, may I request all of you to rise up for National Anthem, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
So thank you everyone, and please take your seats. Well, today marks a truly momentous occasion in the journey of Encompass Design India Limited, a day edged in the company's history as it enters into the public markets with its listing on the stock exchange. Encompass Design India Limited is building India's next generation on digital-first consumer brands. Contrary to the prevalent cash burn model, they follow a disciplined, system-driven approach, creating brands with strong product market fit, healthy unit economics, and long-term compounding potential. And what makes Encompass unique is that this isn't a one-off success story. It's a system, a capital-efficient, design-led, digital-first engine capable of building multiple high-margin consumer brands in parallel. Sharply focused on the emerging new India, Encompass isn't just building a single brand story. This is the creation of India's next consumer brand powerhouse, engineered for scale, built on design, and powered by deep digital execution. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a financial achievement, but a testament to the team's dedication, vision, and the trust of every stakeholder who believed in the dream of Encompass Design India Limited. Can we once again have a huge round of applause? And we would like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to the leadership team, employees, our partners, and investors of Encompass Design India Limited on this remarkable day. And to know more about the company's journey and vision, we will now have a look at the corporate film of Encompass Design India Limited. Can we have the AV, please? Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a bigger round of applause for the entire team? And what a beautiful kickstart to our today's ceremony. And now to begin the event on an auspicious note, we will have the lighting of the lamp, for which may I invite Mrs. Shushmita Dalmia. Can we have her on stage, please? Along with Mrs. Shobha Suman, Mrs. Anupama Agarwal, Mrs. Kusum Dalmia, Mrs. Nidhi Goyal, Mrs. Meeta Agarwal, Mrs. Anuradha Bansal, and Mr. Krishnan Iyer, Senior Vice President, NSC. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give them a big hand as they join us on stage for the lighting of the lamp?
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Thank you everyone for lending your hand to begin the event on an auspicious note. Can we give a huge round of applause to all our dignitaries for joining us on stage, and many, many congratulations for an auspicious beginning. So ladies and gentlemen, behind every milestone is a visionary who believes in growth, in people, and in possibilities. It is now my privilege to invite on stage the guiding light of Encompass Design India Limited, a leader whose dedication and perseverance has shaped the company's journey to this very moment. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Amit Dalmia, Chairman and Managing Director, Encompass Design India Limited, to share his words of inspiration on this proud moment. Ladies and gentlemen.
Am I supposed to start from this? Yeah. Good morning, Krishanji, Team NSC, colleagues watching this from 3 locations, friends, family, well-wishers. Let me start this with a quick apology first. I'm not as proficient in this as Karthik Reddy, Kunal Bajaj, Anurag is here, Dr. Baliga is here, Arnanshu is here, who do this for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I'm out of practice a bit. But allow me 5 minutes and pardon my fumbles. Thank you for being with us here today. This moment has been shaped not just by the company, but everyone in this room. Through your advice, your questions, your criticism, your encouragement, your quite unconditional support, behind the scenes, both the visible and the invisible, we truly feel that this milestone has been willed into existence by all of you. I would like to also take this opportunity to welcome my mentor, my guide, my first backer, my rich dad, Shri Vijayji Agarwal. By the way, there are some young ones here, so the rich dad is a reference to a book by Robert Kiyosaki. You might want to give it a look. We are reaching at this point at a very special time in India's journey as a consumer economy. Arguably, there has never been so much dynamic change in our consumer expectations in such a short span of time in our known collective memory. It is fascinating and breathtaking, but also exciting and scary at the same time. Scary for those that move slowly and do not anticipate, and exciting for companies that live, breathe, and even enjoy this fast changing landscape. We at Encompass think about this change through two main lenses, or like two bookends of a massive change underway. The first one is what we call affluenza. A very large population of Indians, equivalent by many estimates to the population of, say, France, is becoming more affluent very, very quickly. This rising affluence is completely reordering how they spend, what they consume, what they splurge on, and what they demand from every product and service. These consumers want to live better, eat better, travel more, try new cuisines, dress bolder, express themselves more freely, age more slowly, and feel better about the choices they make. They are willing to pay for quality, for design, for experience, and in category after category, the market is still falling short, leaving a very large, underserved and unserved affluent India. The second is what we call generational fatigue. Young India is tired of inheriting the choices of generations before it. And generation here does not mean 25 years or even 10 years. Sometimes it's just a few years apart. Each cohort thinks, works, shops, watches, dresses, eats, smells differently. Their references, their humor, their aesthetics, their values, they all shift rapidly. What felt aspirational to one age group can feel stale or irrelevant to the next. Most legacy companies are designed for a broad value for money mass market proposition. They're not built for this degree of discontinuity. They move slower, they optimize what already exists, and they often struggle to keep up with these two powerful forces, rising affluence and shifting generational choices. This is exactly the space where Encompass, where we want to operate in. We are focused on building India's next generation of consumer brands for this changing India. By spotting white and gray spaces early, by designing value propositions that truly fit these new customers. You can already see the proof of this in our three brands. Stoa Paris, as we saw in the AV, is changing home decor to home fashion. Small Batch, which brings master chef level culinary craft to packaged food, rescuing it from its factory fate and mass murdered in the name of mass production, transforming everyday eating into moments of genuine pleasure for the discerning. Quirkloom, starting with bed linens, a brand for young India, resonating with different subcultures and giving them designs that feel like their world, not their parents. Behind these brands is not just creativity, but a strong operating foundation, an ecosystem of collaborative partners across categories, deep experience in commerce, distribution, marketing, and supply chains, and the vantage point of working with hundreds of brands through our gated markets business. This combination of strategic creativity and operating capability is what gives us confidence in our playbook and our ability to scale rapidly. So when we say that we are an exciting business opportunity, we mean this. We are building brands not for India that was, but for India that is emerging. More affluent, more expressive, more demanding, and still significantly underserved by legacy, value-only props. We've just got started. India has just got started. We are confident about the growth curve ahead, but we are equally grateful to be at the right place at the right time with the right partners and well-wishers like you all around us. Thank you for your support, your belief, and your continuing support.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amit Dalmia, for sharing your inspiring words and vision with all of us. Your leadership and clarity truly reflect the strength and growth journey of Encompass Design India Limited. Thank you once again, sir. Let's once again give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So we will now hear from someone who has played a key advisory role in the company's listing journey. It is now my pleasure to invite on stage CA Amber Kasliwal from A. Kasliwal and Company, Chartered Accountants Advisor to Encompass Design India Limited. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed dignitaries, representatives from National Stock Exchange, promoters, team members, investors, and distinguished guests. Good morning and thank you all for joining us on this remarkable occasion. Today, we are here to celebrate a significant milestone, the listing of Encompass Design India Limited on the NSE Emerge platform. This achievement is a testament to the vision, dedication, and hard work of many individuals. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the promoters Amit ji, Sushmita ma'am, Yogi sir, Roman, the management team, our investors, and every stakeholder who contributed to this success. This listing marks not merely a financial event, but the beginning of an exciting new chapter of growth, transparency, and value creation for the company. The path to this moment has been a challenging and a rewarding journey. Navigating regulatory complexities, managing documentation, and overcoming unexpected delays tested our resolve time and again. Throughout, the commitment and professionalism of Amit Dalmia and his outstanding team, including Hariharan, Tarak, and Shreyas, have been truly inspiring. The promoters and the team approached this project with extraordinary dedication, often beyond regular working hours, extending to late nights. There were many instances when I demanded their support urgently, and admittedly, I may have been impatiently or over-exerting. Yet, each time, their calmness, resilience, and willingness to support on demand left me truly speechless. A vivid example of their commitment is when I messaged urgent requirement at 5 o'clock in the morning, expecting replies much later. And to my surprise, by 5:20 a.m., the necessary information was already on my WhatsApp. Such dedication turned challenge into stepping stones and was instrumental in achieving this milestone. And Amit ji was no different in his dedication. We often found ourselves engaged in late night discussions, candidly addressing our shared concerns, the challenges posed by delays in approvals, and the pressing need to resolve outstanding issues. These conversations were not about the hurdles we faced, but also carefully strategizing actionable plans and exploring various growth opportunities that could bring tangible benefits to our investors. I will always look back fondly on those insightful and earnest exchanges. I also want to sincerely thank National Stock Exchange for providing this platform, the merchant banking team of Three Dimensions, market making team at Alakriti Securities, and the underwriting team at Aftertrade, and my own team led by CA Ashok Kumar Jain, Himanshi Tiwari, and Ankita for their unwavering support throughout this process. Friends, I would be remiss if I don't express my profound thanks to CA Vikas Ji Goyal. His trust in me and his gracious recommendation to Amit Ji paved the way for my involvement in this assignment. I am deeply honored by this faith, and I hope I did justice to your trust on me. As we look forward, this listing opens doors to new opportunities, greater access to capital, enhanced corporate credibility, and ambitious growth that will benefit our shareholders and stakeholders alike. I am confident that with passion, unity, and innovation, Encompass Design India Limited will soar to even greater heights. Once again, congratulations to Team Encompass on this historic achievement. Jai Hind, and thank you all.
Thank you so much, CA Amber Kasliwal, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. We truly appreciate your contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, can we once again give him a big hand? And with that, we now move to the address from the National Stock Exchange of India. As India's leading exchange, NSE continues to play a vital role in the strengthening market transparency, investor confidence, and the overall capital market ecosystem. May I invite Mr. Krishnan Iyer, Senior Vice President, to share the message from the exchange's behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome him on the stage with a round of applause? Welcome, sir.
This is working, man. Shri Amit Dalmia, Chairman and Managing Director, Encompass Design India Limited. Srimati Susmita Amit Dalmia, Whole-Time Director, Encompass Design Limited. Shri Ruman Kailash Agarwal, Whole-Time Director, Encompass Design India Limited. Shri Tejpal Singh, Non-Executive Director, Encompass Design India Limited. Shri Pankaj Khetan, Director, Three Dimension Capital Services Limited, and other dignitaries, relatives, family members. A very warm welcome to all of you today for the listing ceremony of Encompass Design India Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Encompass Design India Limited to our family of listed corporates. And this is the 696th company to be listed on NSE Emerge platform. The total market capitalization of NSE Emerge listed companies has crossed 2,22,000 crores, and the total funds raised by these listed companies till date is around 21,000 crores. And from today onwards, Encompass Design India Limited is an integral part of it. India is the fourth largest capital market in the world after US, China, and Japan, and India's market capitalization has grown 120 times in rupee terms since NSE started its operations in 1994, which stands at about 464.21 lakhs, which is US 5.14 trillion. Today, NSE has more than 12 crore accounts, investors having more than 23 crore accounts, reaching 99.85% of all the PIN codes in the country. And this covers 20% of all the households who are investing in the capital markets in India. It is a testament to India's entrepreneurship and also the faith that the investors have in our Indian entrepreneurs. The IPO of Encompass Design India Limited with the issue size of 40.21 crores garnered a very strong response, and I congratulate the entire team of Encompass Design India Limited, the merchant bankers, Three Dimension Capital Services Limited, and other parties associated with this IPO. Today's successful listing is a testimony of their efforts. At NSE, we are committed to facilitating fundraising opportunities for all upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories and make capital markets more accessible. We hope that today's successful listing of Encompass Design India Limited will inspire many more organizations to look at public markets as a promising alternative. Today, one more company is getting listed in the NSE Emerge platform, which is Flywing Simulator Training Center Limited from Haryana. We once again welcome Encompass Design India Limited to NSE, and we hope that this listing today is a start of a strong relationship and look forward to supporting you in all your future fundraising endeavors as well. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
So may we request you to please stay back on stage for the next segment. And before we move on to our next segment, I would like to take a moment to thank Mr. Krishnan Iyer, NSE, for sharing such meaningful and forward-looking thoughts. So your presence and your message added immense value to this ceremony, and we are grateful to NSE for their constant support. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a big hand to Mr. Krishnan Iyer? And moving forward now to commemorate the significance of this event, we will now have exchange of mementos. We now invite NSE to present a memento to Encompass Design India Limited, commemorating their successful listing and partnership with the exchange. So may I request Mr. Krishnan Iyer, Senior Vice President, to present a listing certificate, listing bell, coffee table book, and proud to be listed badges to Mr. Amit Dalmia. Can we have you on stage, sir? Along with Mrs. Shushmita Dalmia, Mr. Yogendra Vashishta, and Mr. Ruman Agarwal. NSE is now presenting a listing bell, which is the replica of the NSE listing bell, captures the significance of today's milestone, a reminder of the moment the company officially will ring the bell. The company will also present listing certificate. This listing certificate represents the company's official inclusion in the NSE platform, a significant milestone affirming its entry into the regulated and transparent landscape of the capital markets. NSE will also be presenting Proud to be Listed badges. The Proud to be Listed badges represent the milestone moment, a mark of trust, credibility, and the company's new standing as a publicly listed organization. NSE will now present a coffee table book. This coffee table book from NSE captures the journey, the legacy, and the remarkable milestone of the exchange. It is a symbol of values and vision that continue to inspire every company stepping into the capital markets. We now invite Encompass Design India Limited to present a memento to NSE as a gesture of gratitude for their guidance and support throughout this listing journey. So may I request Mr. Amit Dalmia, Mrs. Shushmita Dalmia, Mr. Yogendra Vashishta and Mr. Ruman Agarwal to kindly present a memento to Mr. Krishnan Iyer, NSE. Thank you to the NSE team for their constant support and for being an integral part of this milestone. I request the team to remain on stage, and thank you, Mr. Krishnan Iyer, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors. Moving forward, Encompass Design India Limited will now present mementos to their esteemed partners whose contribution has been instrumental in making this listing a success. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage from VK Beswal and Associates Chartered Accountants, Mr. Kunal Beswal and team auditors. Can we welcome them on stage with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you everyone for joining us on stage. Next, we would like to welcome on stage CA Amber Kasliwal and team advisors from A. Kasliwal and Company. Let's welcome them on stage with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on stage. Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Pankaj Khaitan and team merchant banker to the company from 3 Dimension Capital Services Limited. Can we welcome them on stage with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Next, can we have team Shanu Mata and Associates Company Secretaries? Let's welcome them on stage with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on stage. And next, we would like to invite from VB Goel and Company Chartered Accountants, advisors to the company, Mr. Vikas Goel. Next, can we invite on stage team Alacrity Securities Limited? Next, can we have from Tailwind Financial Services Private Limited, advisors to the company, Mr. Vivek Goel and Mr. Rishabh Goel. So we request you to be on stage. We are very close to the bell ringing ceremony. Before that, we'll just take a moment to invite. Okay, we'll request you to take your seats. And we would like to take a moment to request NSC to present a memento to Merchant Banker. So may I request Mr. Krishnan Iyer to present a memento to Mr. Pankaj Khaitan and team, Merchant Banker, 3 Dimension Capital Services Limited. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing the bell ringing exactly at 10. We have some minutes to go, and we need to create the excitement and we need to be aware of exactly what's going to happen. So, I'm going to quickly brief it to all of you. So, as you can see, there is a timer right there. It is going to strike 30, and we are going to all do a countdown from 10 with as much enthusiasm as we've got. तो एक बार फिर आप सभी को याद दिलाना चाहेंगे कि एग्जैक्टली 10 बजे हम बेल रिंगिंग करने वाले हैं और आप सभी को हमारे साथ काउंटडाउन में ज्वाइन करना है पूरी एनर्जी और एंथुजियाज्म के साथ. सो आर वी ऑल एक्साइटेड? So, well, before we get there, I'm going to take a moment to invite on stage Mr. Pankaj Khaitan, and I'm going to request him to share a few words on this momentous occasion. He is the merchant banker from 3 Dimension Capital Services Limited. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this mega event in the history of EDIPL, Encompass Design. I heartily thanks Mr. Amber, who has shown his faith in 3 Dimension Capital Services to be appointed as the merchant banker. Then I thanks Amit ji, his whole team, Yogi ji, Vikas Goyal ji, and the legal team who has encouraged us, who has provided documents each and every time. Amit ji was very inspirational. Whenever we ask any document, immediately they provide, and even they chase us, ki what will be the next course of action. We heartily thanks to NSC, the whole team of NSC. They are very, very, very helpful in solving all the hurdles which we faced during the tenure. And I would like to bring in notice of Amit ji that now your company and as a promoter you are going to start a new chapter. And this chapter will bring a lots of responsibility towards investors. So from now onward you have to protect the interest of investors first and then think your own interest. If you will protect the interest of investors, then sky is the limit. No one can stop you from moving forward. And investors, if investors have faith in your company, then there is no boundary in future for the fundraising. This is my commitment, and I thanks all my team members who supported, especially Mr. Manjeet, who singly handled this project. And I thanks NSC again for giving us opportunity and showing faith in us. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pankaj Khaitan, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. Before we move towards the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for, once again, we're going to have a look at the corporate AV and, go through the journey all over again before we come to that moment. Are we all ready, ladies and gentlemen? Team, can we have the AV, please? gentlemen, we'd like to take a moment to invite on stage Mr. Gaurav Deepak, who's the mentor and a friend. And we would request him to share a few words on this momentous occasion. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause. We can see that a lot of dignitaries have already stepped inside. We'll request them to kindly come back and take their seats. We are very close to the ceremony. Over to you, sir. All our distinguished guests, we request you to kindly remain seated. We are very close to the bell ringing ceremony.
Hi, good morning. For those who don't know me, and that's Anurag, and there are a few others. Karthik, Kunal. We all, the reason I called for this is we are friends of Amit and Shushmita. First of all, that's our role in life. His cheerleaders, and we have all known Amit over various degrees, but, Anurag, you've known him for 30 years now. Kunal, you've known him for 30 years. I've known Amit. I came to Bombay in 1998. I've known Amit from 2000, so 25 years. Karthik, you've known him for 15 years. So we have actually known him long enough. We have seen his trials and tribulations. We have seen Shushmita and they standing together perpetually with each other, like rock. And just on behalf of each of us, we wanted to give them a best wishes, congratulations. This is a big milestone. And knowing Amit and knowing Shushmita, I can tell you this is just the beginning. They are absolutely rock stars. And they've seen enough in life that at this stage, they have enough scars on their back. But so much perseverance that I'm sure that every shareholder of Encompass Scale Sauce will be very lucky to be a part of their journey. And best wishes to you, Amit. Best wishes to Sushmita and the whole Encompass team. Good luck to you. Okay. Anybody else? Everybody's shy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. We're just few minutes to the bell ringing ceremony, so we'll request all of you to kindly remain seated. Please do not leave your seats. Remain seated. As you see, there's a timer out here. As soon as it's time, we're going to start the timer, and I will request all of you to kindly join us in the countdown. Just a few more minutes to go, so please remain seated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very close to the bell ringing ceremony. I will kindly request all our esteemed guests to kindly take their seats, please. बस कुछ ही मिनटों में बेल रिंगिंग सेरेमनी शुरू होने जा रही है, तो हम सभी गेस्ट से रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि वो अपनी अपनी सीट्स पे कृपया बैठ जाएं. So ladies and gentlemen, the moment we all have been eagerly waiting for has finally arrived. It's time for the bell ringing ceremony. And I would like to invite on stage Mr. Vijay Agarwal, Mr. Rajendra Dalmia, Mr. Vikas Goyal, and Mr. Krishnan Iyer, Senior Vice President NSE, to kindly join us on stage along with the promoters of Encompass Design India Limited. And I will request all our guests to kindly take their seats. Let me tell you, there are cameras behind capturing this special moment. So while you're standing, you may be blocking the camera. So I'll request you to kindly take your seats and have your conversations. Thank you. Kindly remain seated. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all are equally excited as we are. Are we all excited? Can we have a louder yes? Can we have the loudest yes of the day with full excitement, everyone? Wow, where was this energy all along the ceremony? I guess a little coffee break helped. So I will request all of you as the timer strikes 10 to join us in the countdown with as much enthusiasm and excitement, because ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge the fact this is not just one day thing, it is years and years of consistent efforts for the entire team to be where they are today. And to make this moment special is all that we all are supposed to do. Are we all in sync with this? Are we all in sync with this? All right, so countdown has already began, ladies and gentlemen, and hold your excitement as soon as the timer strikes 10. Are we ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Encompass Design India Limited is now officially listed on the NSE. What a joyous and proud moment for the entire team of Encompass Design India Limited. What a beautiful beginning to their legacy, to their story. From vision to reality, today marks a milestone of growth, trust, and global ambition. We would like to extend our heartfelt congratulations to the leadership, stakeholders, and everyone who's joined us here today to celebrate this proud moment. Let the claps be on. Let's keep the energies high. Let's keep reliving this beautiful moment all over again. As ladies and gentlemen, this is creating history. Continuing our excitement with some memorable pictures. Look at the joy, the happiness on everyone's face being captured by our talented photographers. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is going to continue, so kindly remain seated. After this, we have a surprise from NSC for the team, and we'll request you to remain seated to know what the surprise is. Congratulations once again, ladies and gentlemen. What a proud moment for the entire team of Encompass Design India Limited. Let me remind you, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is not over yet. And now I will request everyone to take their seats, please, so we can continue the ceremony. So we now have a special gesture to capture this milestone in a timeless way. The National Stock Exchange of India will present a framed photograph capturing the exact moment of the company's listing, a memory that will be cherished for years to come. So may I request Mr. Krishnan Iyer, Senior Vice President, NSE, to kindly do the honors and request the Encompass Design India Limited team to receive it. Can we also have Mr. Yogendra Vashisht on stage? A photo frame of the exact moment where the company got listed. And it was very important to take a picture of this because this is creating history. Once again, congratulations to the entire team, and thank you, Mr. Krishnan Iyer, for joining us on stage for doing the honors. And now, after collecting so many memorable memories, we are now going to take a moment to invite on stage Mr. Ruman Agarwal, Executive Director of Encompass Design India Limited, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Sorry? Testing? Yeah. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. As we stand here on the floor of the National Stock Exchange, watching Encompass Design India become a publicly traded company. It's a memorable moment that wouldn't have been possible without the people in this room and many beyond. It's an honor for me to thank some of the hands, hearts, and minds that have played a key role. To the NSE, thank you for hosting us today, and especially for your support, which allowed us to walk this path. A big vote of gratitude to our advisors, VB Goel and Company, and Ambar Kasliwalji, who guided us through this journey. Our merchant bankers, Three Dimension Capital Services Limited, auditors, VK Beswal and Associates, company secretaries, Shanu Mata and Associates, market makers, Alacrity Securities Limited, thank you all for your expertise and diligence, without which we would not be here today. To my co-founders and fellow promoters, Amit, Susmita, and Yogi, from years ago when we started out together, to 15 months ago when we first discussed going public, to now, finally getting here, your vision, energy, strategy, and relentless drive have shaped everything we are today. I'm grateful, proud, and thrilled to share this moment with you, and I know the best is yet to come. To our incredible team at Encompass, you built Stoa Paris and Small Batch from the ground up. Your speed, action over opinions, and your willingness to embrace the uncharted have made this possible. We thank you. To our families, better halves, parents, and children, you've lived this journey with us through all those late nights, busy evenings, and early mornings. Your unwavering patience and always-on support have been our foundation, and we cannot thank you enough. To our angel investors and mentors, thank you for believing in us early and backing our vision. To our IPO subscribers, thank you for applying, and we welcome you in the mission. We pledge to create long-term sustainable value against the trust that you've shown in us. And finally, to the hundreds of thousands of customers who welcome Stoa Paris into their homes and Small Batch onto their dining tables, you validated that India is ready for bold and premium brands. We thank you for trusting us once and then coming back for more. Thank you to everyone else whom I might have missed mentioning, but played key parts nevertheless. To sum it up, till yesterday we built. Today we rang a bell. Tomorrow we get back to building. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. So once again, congratulations to all of you. And with this, we come to the end of the ceremony. On behalf of the company, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to NSE for hosting and supporting this listing, the Board of Directors and promoters of Encompass Design India Limited, the merchant banker, promoters of Encompass Design India Limited, advisors, auditors, market makers, and all partners, valued shareholders, investors, and all our well-wishers, and to each one of you present here with us today. Thank you once again for gracing this event with your presence, and please do join us for the breakfast. Thank you.